Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Gina here and I'm continuing my 365 somethings for the year 2022. This is my abstract mixed media series and this is number 27. I'm starting off using bubble wrap for stamping. Just brushing paint on it and stamping the different colors. I taped the edges of my page with washi tape just to give it a border. This is toilet paper rolls that I actually cut them and then I squeeze them, I roll them even more and then I fit them into each other. So that's why, and I didn't tape it down because I didn't want it to be fixed. So I just have them into each other and I'm just pressing and making some marks with them. This piece with the white ridges here came actually from a perfume box. You know, sometimes when you open perfume boxes, they have little cardboard packaging inside to, I guess, to keep it stabilized. So, of course, I kept it. And this rolly thing, what is the name of this? Right, it's a sewing tracing wheel. I pulled it out to see what kind of marks it would make, but it's super tiny. So I abandoned that and now I'm just gonna push some areas of the page to the background and also add some color. As usual, I'm enjoying mixing colors and seeing what colors are created by adding a little bit of black or adding a little, a little touch of a color. It's still fascinating. I was going to do some straight lines, but I found it was too chunky, so I kind of spread it with my spatula and then I liked how it looked, so I did it all over the page. I just found it looked really cool. Do I have a plan? No, I don't. The original colors I used today are black, white, orange, and blue. And then I mix and get, all the different colors. And who knew? Sometimes when you have colors and you just add a touch of black, it turns the whole thing gray. I find that is so amazing. Because I have some dark areas, I'm just trying to balance off the page according to my perspective from my eye by adding darker colors, darker shades on other areas of the page as well to help it balance. And I was really liking the orange, so I just brought in some more orange to help bring out those orange dots. But I didn't want to cover it, so I'm doing it kind of like a wash-ish, slightly opaque. Or would it be slightly transparent, more opaque than transparent? So I'm adding back in some orange because I want to have some orange. And still trying to keep some really nice dark areas. I'm bringing back in the stamps that I used because yes, they are in the background, but they were kind of pushed back and I still want them seen. So it's nice to have, for me, different layers, of the same shapes. So just as how we have some of those bubble wrapped circles in the background, I'm just bringing them to the foreground, but lightly, because I don't want them to overpower the page as well. So stamping orange on orange might seem like a waste of time, but it's just to kind of gently bring it to the foreground, but not too intensely. So I'm doing a lighter shade of orange with my circles again, bringing that as well back to the foreground because the page is getting pretty dark, and I really love how that how the shape is. I thought I would have gotten some more marks from it, but this is fine too. I actually like this a lot. So now I'm getting even lighter, and I'm just gonna keep putting more and more of these marks on the page. And here comes the beginning of my focal point. I decided, because I have so many circles on the page of different sizes and types, that my focal point would be a circle as well. And I decided that it would be dark. So I'm doing it black, and I'm just adding a hint of orange on just a little part of it, and then I'm gonna give it, because I have those circle marks on the page, I decided that I will do the same, well, not the same, but a similar type circle mark on my focal point as well. So I'm going to use a white pen to do it. It's my white it's a UniBall Signo pen, to just make some marks on that circle as well, to help tie in with those other circles that I made with the toilet paper roll. I'm trying to figure out exactly where to put it. Just trying out different spots to see before I stick it down. And I think this is it. That looks like my spot. And because it's a pretty thick card, I am going to use Tacky glue to stick it down. But as it is here, I found that it wasn't standing out the way that I hoped it would. At least when I was sitting down looking at it, it didn't look like it was standing out much. And I found it still didn't look too much like the page. So the light orange that I put on the page, that I stamped with the toilet paper roll, I'm using that just to add a couple strokes on the focal point. So I'm basically using the same colors on the card, on the focal point. It's not even a circle anymore because I cut it. But yes. So now, to help that stand out, I'm just gonna lighten up around it, not with white, but with the same light peachy color, and just kind of blend it out outwards so it's not a stark line, you know, it's just kind of blending out into the rest of the piece so that it will help highlight that knot circle. Yeah, it will help highlight it. Then I'll stick it down, and that's gonna be pretty much it from out. Oh yes, I'll take off the tape around it so you can actually see the border, which I really love. I enjoy so much. And that's pretty much it for this piece. So as always, I am really looking forward to your comments, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.